We're back. It's February 4th. Little Greg birthday. Somebody else coming in while we podcasting. That's all right. Nick, what's up? It's our Sunday birthday.
It's his birthday. It's G-Day.
G-Day. That's what we calling it. Other Papa just walked in while we podcasting. So, Nikki, let's just go on and jump in. When we stopped last time, I had a question. You was giving some very good details about Greg, and you had mentioned something like he wasn't good, and I asked you, what does not good look like, or something like that?
What I mean by he wasn't good.
Yeah. What did you mean by that?
Basically, I was saying that he wasn't perfect. He made mistakes, and some were, costly, and some were just, a warning and everything. And I just want people to know that Gregory was human. He was a loving human being. I mean, I know people think that they're perfect. Some people think their kids are perfect, that they can't do any wrong, and that's not necessarily true. Although you want them to be perfect, he just wasn't.
Yeah,
he was perfect for me.
I like that. He was perfect for me too. Hey, the reason I asked you that because I want to tell you this story. So when you was like, come get your son, he need to move out there with you. So we transferred him out of Hyde Park. He went to Ridge Central. So I'm on my way to work. A guy I never know. I don't know. Greg probably living there about a month now. Somebody come knock on the door. School started at 8. I don't know, whatever. About 7 o'clock, this guy come knock on the door. So I'm leaving out to get to work by 8. So I leave out about 7. And some just told me, turn around. Go back to the house. So I called my boss. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be a little late. I got to go back home. I go back to the crib. Nikki, the crib smelled like what? Weed. That boy was smoking. So I'm walking through the crib. The weed smell is fresh. Greg is not in sight. I go downstairs. I go upstairs. I look all through the little circular perimeter of the main floor of the house. I'm like, I know this boy is in here, right? Garage. I go to the garage. I go behind the old school. The old school's set further to the side. And there him and the boy was bitten down. Come here, boy. Oh, my God. So the boy come. I called the boy parent. The boy parent come and, get him or something. No, I just tell him to go on and leave. But I called the boy parent, let the parent know that he was at the crib. And Greg and I sat down and we had a long talk, hard talk, soft talk, a lot of talk, Mm-hmm. But that was just an example. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He made little mistakes like that, things that you do. Yeah, but that was a little funny story that, I had one of the times that, he wasn't perfect.
Normal kid. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Missed that kid. It's his birthday, February 4th, 1996.
Hey.
What you remember about that day?
Oh, my.
I remember it was cold. It was so cold that day.
No.
Uh-oh. Go ahead, talk.
Whoa. February 4th.
February 4th. Happy birthday, son.
Actually, let me just start. It really started February 3rd.
Okay.
Me, my mom, my grandma went out to go eat for breakfast because my grandma's birthday is today as well. Happy birthday, Mama.
Happy birthday, Barbara.
Happy heavenly birthday. So.
Her last name wasn't Watkins. Barbara. What's your grandma's last name?
Hopkins.
Yeah.
Barbara Hopkins.
Yeah.
So we all went to, a pancake house over there on 87th Street where the bank is and everything. Cold as hell. Cold day. Coldest day of the year. Coldest day of the year. And so we eating breakfast and everything.
Who you with?
This is how cold.
Who you with?
My mom and my grandma.
Okay, y'all three. Okay.
Well, my mama. I call her mama.
Okay, got it.
My grandma is mama. My mommy. My mom is ma.
Got it.
So this is how cold it was. We go to the bathroom. The toilets are frozen.
Nah.
You can't flush the toilet. You can't. It's this cold outside.
It was cold.
So needless to say, I'm pregnant. I'm 9 months pregnant. I have to call my mom into the bathroom to hold me up so that I don't sit on the toilet. I promise you. We couldn't do nothing but laugh because it's like, oh my God.
So you don't like put the tissue on the toilet so you could just sit down? You don't put the thing
when you're
down?
pregnant and you gotta go, you don't have time for all
Okay,
that.
cool. Just hold me up.
Mom,
It's too hard to get up.
Come
Okay.
hold me. I need you to hold me up.
All right.
So, that was that. Afterwards, my mom is a dancer. She likes stepping and everything. And I'm not gonna give the plug to the place, but she was a regular at this place.
Okay.
And she was like, she's like, can I go dance? Can I go out? Can I go dance? I was like, yeah, because I'm feeling fine and everything. Everything is okay. My grandma babysitting me. Somewhere along the line, I'm like, oh, my back hurt. Whew, I'm just not comfortable. I'm trying to get myself comfortable. I can't get comfortable. I'm calling my mama. She ain't answering the phone. I'm calling everybody, every last one of her friends, like, can y'all get my mama? Find my mama. I know where she at. Just go in there and go get her. Tell my mama, come on. I called a friend of mine, and she's like, girl, I think you need to go to the hospital. I think you're in labor. I'm like, for real? She's like, yes. Okay. Mom, I'm looking for her now. She finally make it back home. She said, she asked my,
How much time done been lapsed since you been trying to find her?
She was gone for some hours.
Okay, it's been hours.
You dancing a little hard out.
Nani just walked in.
Dancing a little hard out. While her baby over in labor. But that ain't it.
Uh-oh.
So, she gets home. I done irritated the hell out of my grandma. She don't want to go to the hospital with me now. She's like, I'll wait for y'all to come back home. So she calls her good friend, Big Mama. Know her my entire life. Cynthia Whiteman. Mm-hmm. Big Mama.
Shout out Cynthia.
And they come. They take me. We get in the car, and we're on our way. Now, obviously, we live on the south side. Birthed him on the west side. Mm-hmm. That's what my doctor was on the west side. Mm-hmm. So in between time, we have to jump on Lakeshore Drive. So when you jump on Lakeshore Drive and you get over there by McCormick Place, so you got actually 3 different ways to go. You could take 55.
Yep.
You could take 94. Mm-hmm. And what else is there? What's that? And
you
go down
55.
You could take 55. 55 is to Stevenson, so it's going to take you that way.
Yep.
So then you could take 94, which will take you towards the Kennedy and towards the Eisenhower. Exactly. And then you got 94 that'll also take you back south to Indiana.
Okay.
Towards Indiana. So we driving, and it's like we get to that point.
Don't tell me y'all took the wrong route.
We driving back south.
I know exactly where you are now. Oh, so she got on Indiana.
Going to Dan Ryan.
Yeah.
Instead of going towards 290.
Oh, and you in pain?
I'm in the back seat. What's your pain level? Tell me when your pain
1,000.
The funny part about it is I'm laid back, and I really don't know that she did this, but her Big Mama was like, "Ooh, you done went the wrong way."
So you don't know yet?
Oh. They told me afterward.
Oh.
So we finally make it. Now we get to the hospital. This lady here says, we here to have a baby, you better bust that water bag.
Who said that, Nani?
Nani.
That sounds like Nani.
We are
Nani,
not
right
going
to the
back
point.
home. So by this time, it's hit 12 o'clock. So now we're actually into today, February 4th, which is also my grandma's birthday. So, yes, break the water bag. But before then, you tried to be there. You tried. But you complain. Oh, she's squeezing the hell out my hand.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
squeezing my hand.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
squeezing
ooh,
that shit out my hand. I'm like, I ain't know what to expect in there.
I was squeezing the hell out of his hand. Yeah. And I mean, you know, so that's really the birth of Gregory.
And I remember he came out, right? And I remember looking at his head, and his head was like real squished or something. So I thought my son was gonna have one of them like real skinny heads. So I asked the doctor, I said, "Is his head gonna be like?" She said, "No, it's gonna fill out a little bit." But I remember she said coming out the canal or whatever you call it. She said that's why she said it's gonna fill out. But I remember looking at his head. I said, "Oh, my baby gonna have a funny looking head."
And I was not the first one to hold him. They asked me, "Did you want to hold your baby?" So no.
Who was the first one to hold him?
You.
It was me.
I'm tired.
Oh,
No, because I wanted to stop pushing. They was like, "No, don't stop."
Yeah, I remember that.
Stop.
Yeah,
So-
because he got right here to the neck. I was there. I remember he was right there in the neck, and all you had to do was push that out. His shoulders
And I
had
was
to
like,
come
I
out because
can't
his
push
head
no
had
more.
popped out, and you stopped right there. He's like, "Come on, Nikki, come on."
I
Yeah,
can't push no more.
Yeah.
I can't push no more. You want to see your baby? I'm tired.
yeah.
But yeah, it was a wonderful day. It was
Gregory Jackson was born into the world.
born into the world.
Beautiful day. Yeah, I
can't-
still got all them pictures too in the photo
I
album.
do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
yeah, yeah.
I do.
But it's his birthday, and we gonna celebrate today, you all. We happy.
We happy
We're going to celebrate his life. We're going to uplift his name, and we're going to do this continuously.
continuously. We gonna pop those bottles.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
this
are.
is what he would be doing.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Gotta pop that bottle.
Long live Greg.
Long live Lil Greg.
Daddy's Podcast. Peace.